Frequent flyer flies, la 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 la. Frequent flyer is back.
What's up? You checking out the flyer? Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to extend the warmest welcome. Back out here. It's starting to get dark, and I got something new for y'all. The P51 Mustang, but not that one. That's the Volantex one. I got the BM26. So I wanted to be the odd person out. I didn't get the red tail. And I'm happy I did get the blue one, because this little plane has lights on it. And these lights, I think, is a really nice contrast with this blue and all. Looks really nice. This part lights up right here. There's lights all over this thing on the wings. So I'm really excited about being able to fly a Warbird at night out of box. LEDs out of box. Really excited about that. Has the same transmitter that the BM models have. I really love the BM models, though. I was flying my BM22 earlier today, and I really love that model. I hope this thing flies similar to that one. I know it's not going to fly exactly the same. It's a different type of jet and all, but I'm just hoping that the quality of flight transferred to this model here. Same maker, but hopefully the switches isn't backwards. I might have to go in and reverse the switch. But actually I think it is. Let me see, at the top it says 6G. The beginner is all the way forward, so I'm going to keep it forward. That's with the gyro on. I don't think I'm going to fly it without the gyro out here on the concrete. The concrete jungle has beat up a lot of my planes and drones for that matter. But let's get this little guy up in the air. Curious to see how it flies. Just brought this one out to show you guys the size difference. This BM26 is a little bit larger. The props are exactly the same size though. Man, the wind just picked up too. It's kind of windy out here. Hopefully this flight goes well, y'all. Y'all pray for me. But it did come with a 3-bladed prop. This bi-blade that's on it, and it came with a 4-bladed prop. I grabbed this happy medium, the 3-bladed prop, and since the bi-blade was already on it, that's the one we're going to take off with. If something happens to this one, then I got this one as a backup 3-bladed prop. If I don't crash it and everything goes well, then I won't be using the 3-bladed prop. But let's get it up in the air. The battery goes in the nose up top here. And plug that in. These lights are gorgeous. Look at the lights, y'all. So the lights are green and red. I thought it had some blue in there too. Let's see, which way is the wind blowing? I can't even tell. I think the wind's coming from that way, but I really don't want to take off that way. But yeah, I think we're gonna break the rules this time. We're gonna take off that way. Hopefully all goes well. Let's go. Actually, I'm starting in the mid position. And I just brought it down because it seemed like I didn't have a gyro. Ah, man. Check out the moon up there, y'all. Looks like a new moon. Ah. does look like it has stabilization. See, I don't know why. Felt like I was flying without stabilization. Okay, the gyro's completely off in the up position, or with the switch away from me. Man, and this wind really picked up. Kind of nervous about flying it, but I'm gonna do it. Taking off in the mid position. I mean, we're taking off in beginner position. I'm gonna do a hand toss. Oh man, I hardly had any elevator. I'm gonna go to the the mid position, y'all. Sheesh. Uh-oh, we lost the prop. We're gonna try to find the prop. Sheesh. So I lost the prop that quick. So I got the tri-blade on here. We got it at the mid position. Let's see what it do. Oh! Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, y'all. It's not staying in the air. I think I'm gonna call it quits until I get this thing to a field or something. Cause I'm just gonna beat the thing all up. Alright y'all, so I had to bring this plane out to the field because I just kept crashing it. Couldn't really get this thing up in the air. My first impressions of this plane is that it's very underpowered. I couldn't really do a ground takeoff with it. I tried to toss it and take off and I still crashed it. And it has very extreme pitch angles, which makes it feel almost as if there is no gyro stabilization. But whenever I plug it in and I'm tilting it back and forth, it does show that the gyro is active. You know, it's trying to do self-leveling. But for whatever reason, which I believe to be it being underpowered, I really had a hard time getting it up in the air. So I'm going to try to take off out here at the park. I'm going to do a hand launch though, because we're out in this gravel and I really don't think that this will be able to take off from the ground, especially out here. And so let's get it in the air. I got the stock transmitter, and I did open the bottom of this plane to find that it does have two ports, one for S-Bus and the other for DSMX. And so you can fly this with a serial receiver and fly it with a multi-protocol transmitter or a hobby grade transmitter of those respective protocols. But let's get it in the air. Okay, let's see if we can get it plugged in. I did tape up the leading edges of this plane to protect the paint and all, and to protect the wings a little bit from chipping after crashes. Really shouldn't have that issue out here in the grass, but I just took that precaution because I was flying it out in the concrete jungle. So we're gonna start off in its low rates. I got the tri-blade on here. Okay, so at least we're in the air. The lights look beautiful on this plane. Yeah, it's a slow flyer, and I believe that's because it's underpowered. It does have like turn signals and all on it. Let's try to do a loop, see if we can. Well, I'm going to take it up a little higher. I'm afraid to do a loop from down low with it. Let's see if we can do a loop. It tried. Don't know if I would call that a loop. And man, there's a large bird of prey up there. I'm gonna try to take it up high and see if I can get it to do a roll. Okay. It has buttons. It has button stunts on it. So it did do a nice roll there. Let's try to do one coming at us. Oh! And you can turn the turn signals off. You can toggle them off with the button that appears to be the throttle. That's usually the throttle trim. If you press it up and hold it, it'll turn the lights completely off, and if you press it down once, it'll toggle on and off the turn signals, displaying the LEDs flash on the side that you're turning towards. Alright y'all, so we back out here full circle. We back full circle out here with it again. And so my phone's camera actually overheated, so I was unable to get my phone to cool off in order to record the rest of the flight. And so I have found out a few things about it. One being that there's hardly any gyro help on the second rate and none on the third. So the first rate is where you want to be with it. It has tight turn radius and everything, tight turns and everything with the beginner rate, and that's the gyro that you're going to need. It's barely any gyro there as well, and we get to see the lights now and a takeoff and landing, hopefully. So let's get it in the air. Hopefully I can get it in the air. Ah. See, hopefully I don't kill this prop and have to go back up and get another one. Hopefully I don't kill this prop. Okay, let's try to take it up. I got the turn signals on it. Really slow flyer, y'all. Check it out though. Let's see if we can get a roll without it dying. I'm gonna do it coming back this way. Uh-oh. And it dropped the wing and dove on me, y'all. Really underpowered. So this plane is very easy to stall because it's a slow flyer in the beginning. So really easy to get this thing to drop a wing on you. It's sitting right side up though. Oh, we got a piece missing though. We got, okay, I see it over there. Let's see what kind of damage we got on it. On the front of it. Came down on the nose, I guess. Looks like that's all the damage we got is right here on the nose. Look at that. Let's see if we can get it back together. Maybe we can get it back in the air. Hopefully it's not dead. Sheesh, that was a hard hit, y'all. Let's see. I wanted to at least get a landing on cam. I wanted to at least get a landing on cam. Let me see if I can give it a hand launch. Let's try. Let's send it that way. This guy will drop a wing on you. Let's try it. Oh! I had to pull up immediately. Sheesh. It wanted to dive into the ground on me. See if we can at least get a loop. No luck. That was its attempt of a loop. Let's try it again. We're going to do a downward dive, try to achieve it. Oh, that wasn't it. Let's see, let's try one more. I'm going to bring it back around. There we go. Ah, we barely got one off. Okay, I'm gonna turn this flashing off. That's annoying me. But let's see if we can get it to land. Come in for a landing. The front is getting all busted up, so I think I'm gonna end this flight now. As you guys can see, this plane stalls if you give it too much, y'all. Spiraled down and I was unable to pull up. I let go the rudder and everything and was trying to pull up and it just wouldn't recover. But that's the BM26 P51D Mustang 500mm. Thanks for watching.